So significantly overwhelming. And I like saying that phrase right now because it's the only thing that has half a shot at encompassing what the fuck is going on right now. I've been gone and I've been absent with good reason. Really good reason. And I've been sitting here for weeks, months, thinking about how this was going to go. And I had no idea, and I still don't. Even as I'm talking right now, I have no idea. But I always say that when I feel called to do something, I'm going to do it. And that's what I'm doing. So, whether or not that's better camera equipment. I've gone back and forth with myself quite a few times about whether or not I'm going to share the minutia about what's been going on. And there has been this really interesting phenomena that I've witnessed. I've been a part of personally. Been preyed upon, fell victim to. There is this movement, spiritualism movement, right, that a lot of people are moving into post-COVID, post the world blowing up and ending and all these things, right? And what I've noticed is that because of that, there has been an increasing desire that other people seem to have to twist themselves into a pretzel in order to fit a pre-constructed narrative or fit a label or match the way that society thinks that they should be, whatever, things like that, right? And because our society is set up in that way, we reward this type of behavior with virality, with instant success, instant fame, all of these things. But does it solve any of the problem? More money, more problem. I don't know. I personally can't tell you from my own personal experience. Well, actually I can. It's beside the point for another day. My point today is that I don't think that I am going to be sharing the nitty-gritty with you guys. And the reason why is not because I'm trying to hide anything. It's not because I don't want to share my truth. It's not because of any of that. It will come out over time. I know that it will, just in conversation with you guys and sharing where I'm at and just doing what I'm supposed to be doing, meant to be doing, which is existing. That's it. And if you want to know how I got where I am, ask me a question. Let me know. I will answer questions. Everybody that knows me knows that brevity is not my strong suit. Hence a 10 million hour video message reintroducing myself to the world. Reestablishing my point, which I just recently did. But that's okay, because we always are, fluctuating and evolving and all these things, right? Certain things happen in our life that change our perspective. Certain people come in and out of our lives, or come back into our lives when they're meant to, for certain reasons, right? It's all for perspective. It's different mirrored opportunities. It's different reflections of consciousness for us to be able to witness different aspects of ourselves. And so because of all of that, and that's the way that my brain works, as I watch so many other people do the same thing that I did, do the same thing that everybody that I know. Goodness, my hair, you guys. You can tell it's a really good message when I start getting all, ugh, ugh. But seriously. There is something to be said for this culture that we've adopted in society. The keeping up with the Joneses mentality that we all know, we all love, right? And it's not singular to any one area, one niche, one anything, right? And especially right now, in this spiritualism, in the spiritual community, whatever you want to call it, right? And this whole thing. And like, I even have a problem saying that. I even have a problem saying to people, like, oh yeah, I do spiritual work. I'm existing, like I'm living. And it just so happens to be that a lot of what I say and a lot of what I explain to people and the way that I say things, it just so happens to fit into that box or that category more closely. But I am one of those beings, I'm one of those people that I cannot be contained in a box. And it frustrates people, it pisses them off when they can't do it. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm just not that person, okay? And that's what we're doing, right? This is my recommitment to myself and to you guys and to whoever is watching this stuff. Whoever it is out there that listens to my words and hears my voice. So I won't be sharing a lot of the very personal, nitty-gritty type shit with you guys. And I know that those of you that know and love me, and those of you that are here for the good shit, and you guys are here for the sauce, you're here for the secrets, right? You guys aren't going to care, because you can feel it. I know you can, because I feel it. Right? There's a reason why I'm not going to share that, and it's because my journey is not the same as everybody else's. Just the same as your journey, whoever you are watching this right now, is not the same as my journey. It's not the same as anybody else's journey, right? So because of that, we're all going to have different views and different perspectives on everything. And that's okay. But like, what I'm trying to do is just share, like, hey guys, here's where I was. I was a struggling alcoholic that was deeply, deeply, deeply depressed. Was barely surviving corporate life, and the only way that I could was to drink myself into a blackout every single night, just so I could cope with corporate life. I guess I needed to slow that one down there for a second. So you can hear me when I say that. I was almost 200 in... It's almost 300 pounds. 300 pounds. I was struggling so deeply with my mental health. So deeply in my personal relationships. Deeply. It is difficult to convey without going through the stories. Without re-traumatizing and without going through these things, right? But this is what I'm talking about. Okay? The how, the why, the when, all of that stuff really is not important. What's important is that I acknowledge it. I see it. I notice it. I've noticed it. I've done my own work. To try my best to look at myself from that perspective and be like, you know what? With grace, compassion, humility, all things, it's okay. Because who I was then is not who I am today. And who I am today is only because of who I was then. The only reason why I am who I am now, and the only reason why I am where I am right now, is because of that person then. And if I sit here and I clown myself for all the mistakes that I made, for all the shit that I fucked up, for all the things that, just didn't go right, I'd be sitting here forever. And I'd be stuck in this victim mentality. I'd be stuck in this cycle of blaming myself, of never moving forward, of never sharing, of never doing anything, right? But instead, what I've realized and remembered and am coming back into is that I don't need to share the minutia. I don't really need to share like the nitty-gritty. I don't really need to share the specific details of things. But if I share enough of where I was and where I am now, and more specifically how I got there, and that to me is the sauce, and that I think is what we need to start more of. It's not just, we need to share authentically, because everybody's been getting very, very, very good at that. I'm honestly proud and just have so much love for all of us for sharing authentically, because this shit's fucking hard. Ain't nobody wants to do that shit, except for, like, fucking Leos and shit, right? Like, those bitches don't mind. Said with all the love and compassion in the world. Because as I say that, I'm realizing that I now know a couple Leos in my life, and I love them, so they are my favorite people in the world. So it is genuinely not said with any malice at all. But that kind of feeling of, like, you know, a lot of us have been shamed throughout our life into being quiet. And I'm just realizing now, is that seriously what just fucking happened? That is just rude. See? Ta-da. And now with a better, you know, camera on my phone, it's, you're gonna see that, so whatever. It's fine. See? Authenticity, right? Instead of deleting my 11-minute long re-entry, I'm just gonna leave it. That's what I'm talking about, right? It's not just that we're being authentic. It's then that we're not placing ourselves into the boxes, right? The whole point is to escape the matrix. Escape the matrix, escape the matrix. We gotta get out of the boxes. We gotta get out of the boxes. Here, let's put you in more boxes. What the fuck? That makes no sense, guys. Come on. And I've been saying this for years. If y'all have been following me for years, y'all know. You already know. I've been saying this for so long. Ugh. There is something to not only being yourself, but being okay to be yourself despite being the only one that's like that. Ooh. Like, not only is that shit hard, but then you gotta stand on it, and it's a principle. It's a principle. That then you need to be yourself. You have to share authentically. You have to just let it go. Just let it go, you know? Sometimes we just put too much pressure on ourselves. Speaking to myself here, way too much pressure, right? The world is already stressful and hard enough. Why not be gentle with yourself where you can be? And that includes not looking on this fucking thing, on this app, on this social media, on whatever, just not being so consumed with what it looks like, what you sound like, what the presentation is like. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And if you don't sound the way that everybody else sounds, who gives a fuck? That's you, baby. God, I've been saying this my entire life, but we are all made of stardust. We're made of stardust. How the fuck are we gonna sit here and be like, we all have to sound the same? We all need the same talk track. We all need to sell the same products. We need to sell the same experience. We need to sell all these things. You need to be on social media for all these reasons, so you can make money, so you can do this shit. No. Bitch, I just want to exist. I want to sit on my rocking chairs and just exist. Right? If I get to share with somebody along the way how I got here, how I went from that to this, You do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I am so blessed and so fortunate to feel that way. It wouldn't be a message for me if I wasn't crying. So here you go, guys. The wide range of Scorpio emotions, all in 15 minutes. You're welcome. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is why it is significantly overwhelming for me to come on and do stuff. Because this is my existence right now. It's everything that I can do just to do my other job. My virtual assistant project management, that work. It is everything that I can do just to do that. Just to do that. The rest is going to figure itself out. I'll get to a space and a place where I'll be back. In the meantime, you will likely have noticed. And if you're sitting here through this message to find out, bless your soul. Thank you so much. I hope maybe somewhere you found something in that. Whatever. If you've noticed, the grid on Instagram is gone. It's gone. Most everything on TikTok is gone. And the reason being is because most of the content that was filmed during that time period and most of the stuff that I was putting out was almost entirely performative. At least in my opinion. I was still myself. Still entirely myself. I still believe in what I was saying. None of that changes. But the delivery and what I was saying, that's different. Because I always held myself back from towing a line. Because if you've been here for a long time, you'll remember that I did start, right? You remember. I started. And Instagram wouldn't let me. Gave me my fucking comeuppance, and they were like, nah, bitch. Shadow banned. Immediately shadow banned. Which is why I have my other account, right? And we'll see. We'll figure all that out. That's another day. That's another day. But just so that you guys know, I'm not going anywhere. I haven't changed. I'm not doing anything different. I am still me. I am still doing my thing. There's been a little bit of things since my last message to you guys here that has changed. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, then you will not have been updated. So if you don't follow me, go follow me, because I'm mostly updating and posting on TikTok, and especially now that I have the appropriate equipment again. Thank you. I will be posting more likely on TikTok again. So, especially on live, because y'all, it was a thing. But anyway, so I will be have wiped the grid. That's the reason why. Don't read into it too much. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's just I need to restart. And I need to give myself permission to do that. Because I'm not a stranger to doing that in my life. I just have never shared that with you guys. And I don't share that because there's just something there. I'm not sure what. We'll see. We'll work that out, guys. We'll work that out. We'll work that out in therapy together. It's going to be great. I love you all so dearly. Like, you have no idea how much love I have for each and every one of you. Every single time that somebody follows me, every single time that somebody likes my stuff, every time. Every single time. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so sorry that I've been gone. If you've been paying attention to anything, you'll notice that I've changed a little bit of stuff on my About section. I have a new link there. That link is for a reading site, so I'm offering readings now through one of my very dear friends, Jenny Marie. I do some project management work for her, and I also do this work for her Vibrations of Light network, where I am a healer, and I do a whole host of things. There's honestly so much shit that I do, it's kind of overwhelming. And honestly, I can do pretty much anything. So if you're looking for something and you have no idea what you need, but you're like, damn, I like your energy and I want to know what you're selling and I just want to know what you can offer me, just let me know, because we can have a conversation. We'll see, you know? And for me, like, I'm always that person that I'm never going to be, hey, pay me everything that you, like, give me everything that you own. Take out credit cards to pay me. That is never going to be me. Baby, that is never gonna be me, okay? Not ever. That's not me. And I hope you guys know that. For those of you that have been here for a long time, you guys know me. You know that's not me, right? Anyway, I've rambled far too long at this point. But you guys know. You know me, you love me. That's what I do, right? But I wanted to give you guys as much info as I could, and I had a lot to say, so thank you for bearing with me. The rooster agrees. With that, I love you so much. It is not even funny. You must know that. You must know that. Okay? I love you. I will be back soon. I don't know when, but I'll be back soon. And this section, this page, this whatever is probably just going to become a little bit of everything. It's going to be just my page again for me. So if you want to follow me and you want to do that, stick around. I love you guys so much. So much.